Hey everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed so far and for all of your lovely comments. They're really lovely to read and they've really motivated me and spurred me on to make some more videos. It's so nice to know that people are enjoying what I'm posting. So today's video is going to be who is your soulmate. So we're going to be finding out personality traits, maybe zodiac sign, maybe a bit what they look like. I'm not sure what's come up in the cards because I haven't taken a look at them yet, but this is going to be just things to look out for so that you know who your soulmate is going to be, what they're going to be like. And we've got 4 piles today, and I've used these cards that I made, these Manannán cards, and I used them in the most recent video that I posted, which was a mermaid roleplay video about what makes you attractive. So if you're interested in that, please do check it out. I'll put the link in the description box below because it's something a bit experimental for me that I'm kind of interested in doing more of. These kind of roleplay tarot videos that are a mixture between tarot and ASMR in a way. So if you like that, do let me know because I'm interested to see what people think. I don't think anyone else is really doing that on YouTube at the moment. So I'll put the timestamps in the description box below and in the comments. So we've got pile 1 here with this gold stone. It's really sparkly and lovely. Pile 2 is this red jasper heart. Pile 3 is this piece of rose quartz. And pile 4 is blue goldstone. Reminds me of the floor in the Disney shop if you've ever been there. It's this kind of same really dark sparkly colour. I always love the floor when I go in there. So take the time you need, pause the video if you need to, take some deep breaths and try and feel intuitively which card pile is calling your name. Try not to go by sight, try to go more by what your gut instinct is telling you. We've got a lovely vanilla candle today because I've read that vanilla, if you wear a vanilla scent, it can attract people to you. So I thought that was a good candle to have on for today's reading. And it's just a really nice, warm, relaxing scent. I've never tried wearing it myself, but I have heard that people are kind of subconsciously drawn to you if you smell like vanilla, which is quite nice. I guess it's a really sweet, gentle smell. I guess it reminds a lot of people of their childhood as well. So I would like to say that I do have an Etsy shop for anyone who's interested in a personal reading with me, because obviously this is a general reading, so not every message might feel like it's for you, and that's okay because I've got 4 piles, but they need to reach a lot of people. So if you're interested in a private reading on any subject matter, just go to my Etsy shop and book a reading with me. I also have a PayPal account, and there's a link to that in the description box as well for anyone who wants to leave a tip for this reading or a small donation to my channel. Any money that I receive from there will go into buying new decks, props, and just things generally to make this whole thing look better. Okay, so thank you for listening to that, and we will get started with pile number 1. I'm so excited. Hey everyone who picked pile number 1, I hope you're having a lovely day. So if you chose this lovely goldstone, then this is your reading. So we're going to find out all about who your soulmate is, and I'm so excited to see what the cards have come up with, because I don't think I've done a reading like this for myself before. I've definitely done some on my Etsy shop, but I've never done anything like this for me. So let's see. We've got the Chariot card. So they could be a Cancer or have strong Cancer energy. There's also Renewal, which is Judgment. 4 of Water. And 8 of Water. Okay, so I mean, straight away, Judgment or Renewal in this deck is a soulmate card, so that is just confirming that this will be a soulmate connection. But I feel like this person will be they will have achieved a lot in their career, or they will go on to achieve a lot in their career once you get together. This is very much a card of achievement, and achievement that is recognized by others. So they might win some kind of award for what they do, or they might be promoted to a really high position in their company, or just be really well known, whether locally or online or in academic circles for whatever it is they do. But that's also a Cancer card. And there's strong water energy in this reading so far. So probably a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What the Four of Water and the Eight of Water are telling me is that you might meet this person at a time when they are really stuck in a rut. Like, they might be really apathetic. They might have just come out of a bad breakup, because the Eight of Water is about moving on from something that was too emotionally draining. Or maybe they've left a job that just was draining them of their energy. And the Four of Water is about boredom, apathy, not seeing the possibilities that are open to you. So this person, you might know them already, or when you meet them, they might not see you as a romantic connection straight away, because they're just not focused on that. They're too busy wallowing in whatever stuff they've got to deal with. So I think that's going to be the energy to look out for at the start of this connection. I'm not saying that you should like attach yourself to someone who's emotionally unavailable, but I think if this is ringing true for you already, if you already are in some kind of connection like this, then take note of that. Yeah, what I'm getting from this so far is that they will be not in the best place emotionally when you meet them. Let's see what the other cards have to say. We've got 3 Les Vampires Oracle for you here. Resurrection. Yeah, this is exactly like the Judgment card. It's like they'll be at a crossroads time in their life when they meet you, and you will kind of help them to revive and resurrect all of the stuff that they've let go of. Like, if they've dropped out of studying, or if they've gone no contact with their family, or they've left their career, I think you will help them to get back on the right track. You will be this shining light that will help them move forward in this crossroads situation. Rebellion, okay. And the Monster Within, yeah. This person will be going through a lot of internal struggles when you meet them. Like, this Rebellion card, when I pulled it, I was thinking, like a kind of, they're rebelling against the world, or they're having like a really tumultuous time. And then I wanted to see what the next card was going to be, just to clarify that. And totally, like, personal challenges, wanting to improve. So they might be wallowing a lot when you meet them. They might push you away to begin with, because they're thinking that they're not good enough for you, and they want to improve, but they don't know how to. Like, maybe they've made some attempts to improve, but then they just get pulled back into negative thought patterns, into depression. Maybe they are doing something that's an unhealthy habit, like drinking or smoking, taking drugs, driving really fast, just something that kind of gets them out of this cycle of worries. But I see you being a positive force in their life that really helps to lift them out of this, because that is what I'm seeing with the Chariot and with Resurrection, Renewal. It does say that they will come out of this difficult time. And you know, soulmates, we meet soulmates for a reason. We have to go through certain karmic struggles with them. We have to go through certain lessons with them. And I think soulmates, you might be drawn to this particular soulmate in life because they need your help, and you've agreed before you've come into this life to meet up with them and help them with what they're struggling with. So you have yearning here in your Mermaid Oracle, and guide. Yeah, so like I said, you will be a guiding light for this person. You might start out becoming their friend, and then like their best friend or their confidant. So maybe you won't see them very much face to face, but when they do meet up with you, they just pour their heart out to you. They tell you all about their worries and what they want to do with their life, and you kind of encourage them and rally them and say, look, you can do this, I'm here for you. With the yearning card, I get the feeling that either you'll be long distance with this person, so maybe they feel like they can open up to you at the start because you're just messaging or Skyping, and so there's not the pressure there of you being physically in their life to hold them to account. So you might be long distance to begin with, or you might just be a bit frustrated to begin with because you develop feelings for this person, but at the start they just see you as a friend. So you are kind of struggling with, you know what this relationship could be, but this person isn't ready yet to take that first step. So I do see this being quite a difficult relationship to begin with on both sides. So I've got some Moonology cards for you here now as well. It says, don't let your past hold you back. Nothing will come of this situation. And a win-win outcome is forecast. So don't let your past hold you back. You might be drawn to this person because they are similar to other people that you've dated before, or they might be similar to one of your parents or just someone from your childhood who made a strong impression on you. And I get the feeling that maybe this person to begin with might worry you because they might have these certain patterns, or the relationship might have certain patterns that are negative in nature for you at the start, and you're thinking, oh, this person is bad news, like I shouldn't get too attached to this person. But this is saying, don't let those worries and fears about the past hold you back. You need to keep moving forward. And this represents your mindset at the beginning of the relationship, or in the early stages of the relationship. You're just thinking, okay, like I said, you shouldn't become too attached. You're just thinking like, oh no, we're not going to get together. He doesn't see me that way, or he's just going through such a difficult time in his life that he's not ready for a relationship. And I don't know if we got together that it would be a healthy relationship when he's feeling like this. But then we have a win-win outcome is forecast. So that will change. This person will suddenly come out of all of this difficult, heavy energy, and they will become just a changed person, like completely different. The Chariot, they will make great leaps forward. And there is a very bright future there for both of you in this connection, but it will just take some work at the beginning, okay? And it's up to you whether you want to stick through that. You know, I've said that in relationships, in soulmate relationships, we've made a previous agreement before we come into this life to meet up with this person and help them. But if it is too much for you, then it is totally okay for you to take a step back or say, I'm sorry, I can't continue with this relationship because it's draining too much of my energy. That's fine. You can work through these issues in a different life if you want to. Or they will have other soulmate connections who could also possibly help them. That's fine. You don't need to give too much of yourself to one person. So we have the Romance Angel card for you here. Oh yeah, getting to know each other. So you might already know this person. I'm getting, for a lot of you, you already know this person, and this might be a relatively new connection. And you're kind of in the talking or dating stage. I think there's going to be quite a relatively long period of time where you are just friends, or where you are just chatting, but there's no kind of deeper romantic connection there, like I've been saying throughout this reading. But I feel like when you are talking to each other, you have these very deep conversations. You connect really deeply with each other. And that is often the case with soulmate connections. Like, you talk to this person and it's like, I feel like I've known you my whole life, even though I've known you 5 days. You know, you just have these really deep conversations and connections with a soulmate. And your Manannán card is Cloak of Mist. So this has two meanings. The Cloak of Mist that the sea god Manannán has, he uses it to protect people and protect places because it can make them invisible. So this is a card of protection. You might want to protect this person from the difficulties of the world, or this person might be protecting themselves, and therefore you feel shut out. This person might be quite shut down to begin with, and it's going to be hard for you to find a way in. The Cloak of Mist is also about separation from someone, because there is a Celtic myth with the sea god Manannán where his wife has been cheating on him, and this is with Cuchulainn, a mortal hero, and she returns to Manannán, the sea god, and apologizes for what she's done, and he shakes this cloak of mist in between them, in between Cuchulainn and his wife, so that they never meet each other again. And she stays with Manannán because that's what she wants. She's chosen him. So there may initially be a third party situation here. This person, like I said, might be coming out of a breakup, and that person might still have a strong hold over him or her. Or that could be you at the beginning of this partnership. You might have someone who's really interested in you, or someone who's trying to pull you away from this person, and you know that this is a soulmate connection, so you're invested more in this relationship. But that might also push this person away, that they think this person is interested in you, and then they put the wall up. That's what I'm seeing with this card. So take that how it resonates. It'll be different for different people. So I'm now going to pull you some charms to get some more clarity on who this person is. Okay, group one. Who is your soulmate? Excuse me. Okay, so we have C and J for your initials, so that might be important to you or relevant to you. There's a paintbrush here, so I feel like this person will be very creative. They might be an artist, and that might be how they make their money, or they might have that as like a side job or just a hobby. There is also the fire extinguisher, which does say to me that you will be the person who comes in and puts out the crisis in this person's life. Like I said, you will be like a savior figure for them if you choose to be so, and you will help them to resurrect their life when they thought they couldn't resurrect it. There's the octopus, which to me is about multitasking, having a lot on your plate. So because it's landed on nothing will come of this situation, I'm thinking that to begin with, you will be thinking this person is too much to take on, like they have too much baggage. For example, they might have children already, or just a string of difficult relationships in their past which have left them damaged, and you are just thinking, oh, this person is just too high maintenance in a way, like they're draining too much of my energy. There's also the cactus, which is what I was saying about this person in the beginning being a bit difficult to open up to you. They might be a bit prickly. It also means being in survival mode, because the cactus can store a lot of water in the desert. So this person is definitely going to be in a real dark night of the soul when you meet them. But there is the star here, which is for hope, and it's landed on this win-win outcome is forecast card. And the cookie jar, which is all about little treats. You are going to be this lovely thing that comes into this person's life, and together you're going to build a happier life. You're going to sort of introduce this person to fun and happiness again. You have brave here, so you will need to be brave in getting to know this person. There's a snowman, so winter could be important. There's hockey sticks for teamwork. The kettle is all about things coming to the boil, so this person having a lot of worries or emotions that end up all pouring out. There's the tortoise or the turtle, so this is like this relationship moves slowly, but then you also have the explosion. So I think, like I said, it was going to be a sudden resurrection. They're suddenly going to just change completely. That's what I feel. It's going to be going really slowly, and then all of a sudden this person just changes their life around, and you're like, what? Like, you might be putting a lot of work in the beginning of the relationship and just thinking it's not going anywhere. This person is either not responding to my help, or they're listening to me but they're just not making any changes. And then all of a sudden, like one day or 1 week, they've just completely changed their life around. Like maybe they've got a job, or they've started going to the gym, or they've just given up alcohol or whatever substance they're taking, or just such a major change. And it's like, oh my goodness, you've made this change overnight. How have you done that? Because there's the key here as well. So solution, fixing something. Yep, the watering can. This is nurturing, helping something to grow. And I feel like that's you standing there, seeing that this person is like a dried up flower that's nearly dead, and you're just watering it like, come on, come back. I know you can blossom and be beautiful. There's this gymnast for flexibility. So being adaptable in this relationship. Oh, you have the ink pot as well. This person's definitely a very creative person. And yeah, I'm definitely getting the feeling that they're a water sign or a Libra. So they feel things very deeply. The Libra here is also about you bringing balance within the relationship. At the beginning, you may be putting in more than the other person, but then you will find this equilibrium where it's a 50-50 relationship, as all relationships should be. You're going to be very attracted to this person. You've got the perfume. And yeah, with the pirate ship, they might initially be involved in something that's not exactly legal. There might be something a bit naughty going on here. And that's landed on the monster within. So like, you might be drawn to this bad boy kind of type, and that's got you worried because you're thinking like, oh, I don't want to have these bad boys in my life anymore who are just gonna screw me over or do things that I don't agree with. But I get the feeling that this person is actually going to completely turn their life around. So you have the cat, and this is the waiting charm, like I said, taking things slowly. Also have the passport, so this person could be from another country, or like I said earlier, you could be long distance with this person. There's the ballerina, treading carefully, thinking carefully about your next move. So there will be an essence of planning in this relationship, like not rushing forward, not making any rash decisions, like not acting out of anger if they do something that upsets you. You're going to find this person very beautiful. And yeah, Pegasus, which is another symbol of creativity. And also like a sign that this person's just going to be very unique for you. Like you're going to meet them and just think, I've never met anyone like this person. They're too unique to let go of. There's fearless. So you've got brave and fearless. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud for you if you were wearing headphones. So fearless, yeah, like you really confronting your fears in this relationship. The umbrella is about protection. Like I said, this person might be in a very self-protective mode. There's the horseshoe upside down. So this is bad luck. The person is feeling like they're really down on their luck when they meet you. And then you have the princess and the frog. So what is going to happen in this connection is that the feminine, who doesn't have to be a woman, they're just the feminine energy, is going to be giving so much to this frog. Like this person that the feminine's friends might be like, why are you hanging out with this person? Like this person is totally bad news. Like there's nothing good about this person. What do you see in them? And the feminine will be helping this person, spending time with this person, and just saying, no, it's fine. I'm letting them into my life to see where it goes. And then the frog eventually turns into a prince, as we know. So that is the masculine energy. So if you are a man, then you could still be the feminine energy. You know, we all have masculine and feminine within us, and it's just whichever one is more dominant. So that's definitely what I'm seeing here, and it's landed on the renewal card, the soulmate card, and the frog is also about great leaps forward, like a sudden great shift, which is just what the chariot is as well. So overall, it's a very positive reading, group number 1. I don't want to scare you by saying like, oh, this person is really complicated and difficult, because this is definitely going to change and you're going to come out into a much brighter future with this person. You are just going to be the one who introduces this person to self-worth and to how wonderful life can be. And that's a really beautiful thing that you're going to do for this person, and that's going to get you a lot of good karma and yeah, a lot of loving, nurturing, supportive energy here. So I hope you like this reading, group number 1. Please let me know what you think. And please like this video and subscribe if you want to see more of what I post. I'm going to be doing another soulmate video, possibly for my next video, which is going to be like, when and how will you meet your soulmate? So if you want to be notified of when that is going to come out, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, I'm going to move on to pile number 2 now. Bye bye. Hello, beautiful people who chose pile number 2 with this lovely red jasper heart. So we're going to find out all about your soulmate and what you can expect from them. And it seems to be that my pile number 2s get the most cards, like every single time. You just get so many cards. So you clearly have like always got a lot going on. So let's see who this person's going to be. You have 5 of fire, 9 of fire, 7 of air, 7 of earth, okay, 2 7s, 2 of water, life experience, which is the tower, and page of earth, okay. Lots of cards here. So, I mean, there's every type of sign represented here. There's fire, there's earth, air, and water, but there's more earth and fire at the moment, and I'm feeling more strongly fire because the tower card is fire. So they could be a fire sign, which would be Aries, Sag, Leo, but they don't have to be, so just take that how it resonates. This person is your soulmate, so you have this soulmate card. And it's going to be a relationship that might be a little difficult at the beginning. So they could be quite a sporty person with the 5 of fire, or they could be like a very competitive person. I also get the feeling that at the beginning there might be quite a few people who are going for this person, so you might have a bit of competition to begin with, but you're going to stick with it. And with the 7 of earth, there's like a lot of waiting, so this person might originally be a bit reluctant to commit, or it might just take some time for you to get into this person's inner circle, because I feel like they get quite a lot of attention from people. But with the 7 of air here, also there might be some communication issues to begin with, or this person might be hiding something from you, and then it's something you discover later on, which could be the tower card here, like you discover a truth about this person. But it seems to be a positive truth, like all of the cards after this are positive, so I think maybe they're putting on a certain mask to the world at large, and you kind of see through it eventually, or you see them acting in a certain way or doing or saying something that completely contradicts how they're presenting to the world in general, and that makes you see them for who they really are, which is a much nicer person than you originally thought. And the 2 of water is about closeness and coming together. It's also a card of forgiveness, so I get the feeling early on this person might say something that upsets you, or might just kind of rub you up the wrong way. Like you meet and you just kind of feel, I'm not sure about this person. Like I'm not sure that we're going to get on and that we're going to be friends. But then there is a much closer connection after this. And with the page of earth, you're kind of moving forward slowly with this person. Like you don't want to rush in this connection. They might also be someone who is a really good student. You might meet them at school or in your place of work, and they're kind of a hard worker, someone who, if you give them a task at work or if you set them an essay to write, they're going to get it done. Like you can count on them to make sure that they follow through on their responsibilities. But I get the feeling that this person, or you to begin with, will be a bit cautious in moving forward in the relationship. So maybe you've had some difficult relationships in the past, or they have, and they just don't want to rush into anything. They want to make sure they do it properly this time, because the page of earth is quite a cautious card. She doesn't want to make any mistakes as she goes forward, because she wants to do everything well and with integrity. So you have these 2 Les Vampires Oracle cards now. Immortal, the consuming family, pressure of peers. So this person might have a family that has certain expectations of them. So maybe they've got quite a traditional or religious family, or maybe their family is just really overbearing and like really over invested in their life and expects them to kind of do everything their way and keep them informed of everything they're doing. And again, take it how it resonates, it'll be different for everyone, but this could be what's causing the difficulties in the communication at the start, or the difficulties where you're kind of like, I'm not sure if I like this person because they put their family first, they let their family dictate what they're going to do, and I don't find that attractive. Or you just think, oh, it's not going to work out with this person because their family doesn't like me, or things like that. That's what I'm sensing here. And outsider. So this person, there might be someone who doesn't have a lot of friends, or who is very like different. They dress differently, or they like very alternative styles of music or movies, and there's just something about them that kind of sets them outside of most people. Like they stand out. You see them in a room full of people and they stand out, and that might be the way that they dress, or it might be that they come from a different ethnic background to where you live when you meet this person, so they stand out in that way. But I'm getting more the feeling that they are someone who stands out by choice. Like they make the decision to be different, to be alternative, to be in many ways unique, because they don't want to follow the crowd. And that might be because their family puts so many pressures on them that when they are socializing or in a more friendship context, they want to be an individual. So let's look at your mermaid oracle cards now. You have receptivity. So, okay, and the present, right. So, a couple of messages coming through here. Firstly, this person's love language might be giving gifts. So this person might express their love through giving you small gifts. Like they don't have to be expensive, although for some they might be. They could just like see your favorite chocolate bar in the shop when they're walking home, and then they just go in and buy it and then give it to you when they get home. Like, oh, I saw this in the shop, I thought you'd like it, just as a little treat. Or they might literally be the kind of person who buys expensive jewelry, and you might not be comfortable with that because you might feel like they're trying to buy your love in some way, or that you just don't feel comfortable accepting such gifts from someone. And if that's so, tell this person, communicate with them, because communication is always key in a relationship. But also, this little bird is bringing this beautiful mermaid this little gift, and it says allow yourself to receive. And you might want to give back to this person as well, but allow yourself to receive, because this is genuinely just how this person shows affection. Like that's their love language, it's giving gifts. Also with receptivity, I'm getting the feeling that you won't have to chase this person once you've got their attention. You know, I said that there might be other people competing for them in the beginning, but then I think this person, once you've caught their eye, they're going to come to you. So be in your feminine power. If you're a feminine energy, don't chase after this person, let them come to you. And with the present, this is all about enjoying the moment and not thinking about the future and planning, just enjoying how things are going in the moment, which is kind of like what I was saying, you're not going to rush in this relationship. So let's look at your Moonology cards now. You've got your commitment is being tested, and you've got look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, so another fire sign. I think this person's probably going to be a fire sign, sun, moon, rising. Your commitment is being tested. This person might initially try and test you in some way. They might ask you questions to kind of see if you're going to be the right fit for them. And if you get the feeling that you are being quote unquote tested by this person, then tell them, like, say, look, this is out of order, I'm not happy with this, because you shouldn't be tested in a relationship. Like, it should be on equal terms, a relationship. But this also means that things will be a bit difficult in the beginning, due to, I'm feeling external circumstances from this reading. Like pile 1 was a lot more about the person having a kind of internal conflict, but I'm definitely getting external circumstances from this reading, like other people interfering. So you've just got to stick with this person. And your romance angel card is engagement. So you'll probably end up getting engaged to this person, and having definitely a committed relationship with them. So that's positive news. And you got 2 Manannán cards because you always get the most cards. Pile number 2. So you've got Boundless Oblivion and Whispering Winds. So Boundless Oblivion talks about how the sea is just so incredibly vast that like it seems to have no borders. And if you're in any part of the sea, it feels like it's never going to end. So I feel like this person is very deep and has a lot of different skills and a lot of different thoughts to them. And you might also, this is also a warning about not losing yourself in this relationship. Like, don't allow this person to become your all, because that can also happen a lot in soulmate relationships where we just think, oh, this person's so great, like, I don't need to hang out with anyone else. Definitely still keep your friends and still have a healthy life outside of the relationship, because that is very important. Whispering Winds is about communication, making sure that you have healthy communication with this person. It's also about rumors. So this person might be a gossip. This is also, again, with this family card, like this is warning you about people talking badly about you or your relationship in the beginning, and kind of just being aware of that and identifying who these people are so that you can talk to them or cut them out if need be. So we're going to look at your charms now, group number 2, and see what they can tell us about your soulmate, okay? So, group number 2. Okay. So for initials, you have Z and C, so they could be important to you as a first name, surname, or place. See what else we've got here. So we've got the ink. So this is about creativity, the pen and ink. So this is a creative person. Like I said with Boundless Oblivion, I feel like this person has a lot of facets to themselves. You've got optimistic, which is also Sagittarius. So like I said, this is a fire sign for most of you. And they're also an optimistic person. There's mature man as well. So this person could be older than you. There could be like an age gap here. The reindeer is all about guidance, doing what you're guided to do. There's a love heart here, and there's 2 compatible hearts here. That's really cute. A lot of love in this connection. Oh, there's also an I. So that's another initial for you. There's faith and protection with the cross, but this also, given the rest of the reading, makes me think that religion is going to play a part here. So either this person is going to be very religious or their family is, and that might be a different religion to you, or it might be the same religion but they just take it a lot further. So that's something to look out for. This birdhouse, this person probably has quite, like, I know it says outsider, but I feel like this person has a few friends, or they are going to be kind of calling out for new friends when you meet them. You know, in that kind of like trying to make new friends mindset. There's also the shark here for fear. And there's good luck here with this shamrock, but this is also Ireland, so there could be an Irish connection here. So the person might have an Irish name or Irish family history, or they might live in Ireland. You might meet them in Ireland. Just take note of that, but obviously that won't resonate with all of you. Have the tape measure, which is about living up to expectations, like measuring up to expectations, and it's landed on look at the bigger picture. So like I said, your opinion of this person is going to change over time, and there's this change in mindset here. This is all about changing consciousness and changing our mindset. which is just backing up what I was saying. And the cactus. Group 1 got this as well. This is about someone who feels a bit prickly, like a bit difficult to get close to, because they might be in survival mode. Like the cactus stores up a lot of water to help it live in the desert. So when you first meet this person, they're going to be a bit tricky to get to know. They're going to be hard to get into their inner circle, because also their heart is going to be locked. They're going to have this blocked heart chakra to begin with. There's also a Christmas tree here, so winter could be important, but you do also have Easter bunny. So you might meet this person in kind of winter, springtime, or in the change between winter and spring. I am going to do another reading, probably the next reading after this, which is going to be when and how will you meet your soulmate. So if you're interested in that kind of reading, then subscribe to my channel so that you get notified when I release that. This rocking horse is like going backwards and forwards in a situation, like not getting anywhere to begin with. It's also a nostalgia and childhood symbol, so this person might remind you of someone from your childhood, or you might already know them, like they might be someone you knew from school or from your past in general, and you're going to reconnect with them. You might never have been close to them, but there's someone that you're kind of like vaguely aware of. I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Sorry about that. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. There's the weight here, which is about burdens. This person is going to be very burdened by their family or by other people's expectations of them. I feel like this person often takes other people's expectations to their heart. And you have the fire extinguisher, so this is about putting an end to a crisis situation, like you coming into this person's life and just putting out all of the difficult energy that's around them. And there's a crown here, which is about free will and sovereignty, like taking control of your life. The camera is about savoring, making memories. It's about kind of, like I was saying, enjoying the moment, like savoring the time that you have. And you have the hen. So this is about mothering and nurturing. It's very like mothering energy, but I feel this person, if this isn't you, if you're not like a motherly person, or if this person isn't going to be kind of like overprotected with you, I'm feeling this is more that they're going to have an overbearing mother. That's what I'm feeling, or that they're going to have residual issues from having an overbearing mother. So this might not be, this card for some of you won't be that their family is still overbearing in their life and over investing in their life. It's going to be that they have issues that are resulting from a difficult childhood, and that could also be what the rocking horse is symbolizing here, that it just keeps going backwards and forwards in their mind, making them make difficult choices, seeking approval from other people. They could also have been born in the year of the rooster, if you look up Chinese astrology. So that's something to bear in mind, although of course that won't be for everyone either. I think I already said the Easter bunny. Yep. There's the tree here. This is about stability and growth. So you're going to have an increasingly stable relationship with this person that grows healthier and better and more abundant over time. And then you have this lovely content cat. So this person might have a cat, but this is about the cat that's got the cream. Like, he's just so happy. Look at his face. Like, he's ecstatic. And this is about being really content in the relationship that you have. You have the pine cone here, which is, it stands for the pineal gland, which you might want to look up on Wikipedia or Google if you don't really know anything about the pineal gland. It's also about eternal life. So this is a connection. I feel like you've known this person. If you didn't know this person in the past, I think you knew them in a past life. You've met up with this person in past incarnations. This also means that like your love for this person won't die. And we have Cupid here as well on the engagement card. So you will have a love connection with this person. You will get engaged and probably married, many of you, and this is lovely. You're going to kind of help this person work through issues from their past or with their family who are presently in their life, and you're just going to have this lovely Two of Water relationship with this person. Okay, group 2, I hope you liked this reading. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe so that you can stay tuned for all of my new videos when I post them. I'm going to move on to group number 3 now. So bye bye, I'll see you in another video. Hello there, everyone who picked group number 3 with this lovely rose quartz. Hope you're doing well today. So let's find out all about your soulmate, what kind of a person they are. You've got quite a few tarot cards, like quite a lot jumped out for you and for group number 2. So you've got Justice. So this person could be a Libra. The Empress, beautiful card. That's my favorite card in the tarot deck. Oh, Queen of Water. Page of Fire. Six of Earth. The World, wow. And Awakening, which is the Hanged Man. Wow, you have so many majors, first of all. Beautiful, beautiful cards that you've got here. So this person could be a Libra. They are going to be, they might be a bit detached for a while because they might be trying to figure out whether this is a connection that they want to pursue, because I feel like for some of you there's going to be a third party situation. So this person might already be in a relationship when you meet them, or they might have more than one offer. But with the Six of Earth and the Justice card, they are going to choose you, and they are going to put a lot of effort into the relationship. So you are definitely going to be having like a reciprocal relationship. You're not going to be putting in more into this relationship than you get back out of it. And with the Empress, this is a true love connection. This is unconditional love. And it's so, so beautiful. And this is probably going to be the person that you have children with, because the Empress is all about fertility. It's also a very creative card. So this person is likely a very creative person, because the Page of Fire is very creative as well. Page of Fire is also quite naughty, mischievous, kind of an exciting, upbeat, high energy person to be around. I feel like this person is going to be very physically beautiful, because the Empress and the Queen of Water are very physically beautiful cards. And yeah, the Queen of Water, this is going to be deep, true love, and this person is going to be very in touch with their emotions. Like, they're not going to be shut off in an emotional way, even though they might have this period of kind of deciding whether this is the right relationship for them. They're not going to be closed off emotionally, and they're going to really be balancing their decision to make sure that they're fair to everyone. With the World card, this person might travel a lot, or they might be from another country. They possibly also might be on top of their career. So they might be like a world leader in their career, or they might just be doing really, really well, have a good position in their company. They could be a humanitarian as well. The World is also about humanitarianism, philanthropy. But I'm also feeling that you're going to feel really complete with this person. Like, this person is just going to complete you. Really lovely cards. Okay, so let's see what your Les Vampires Oracle cards say. So you've got Her Last Day in the Light. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. You've got Faith. And Nobility. Yeah, like I said, I feel like this person's going to be quite rich. Like, this says to me that if they're not from like an aristocratic family, then they're going to be rich. Like, either their family is quite wealthy, and I was kind of feeling that with the World card, that they're going to be wealthy, but I wanted to see what the rest of the cards said, because the Six of Earth, it's also about philanthropy, giving to others, and having a lot of wealth yourself. So I feel like this person is going to have a lot of money, or they're going to make a lot of money. So they might not have the money when you get to know them, but I think for most people they will. I think they're going to come across as like, they might be quite a privileged person. But I'm feeling that with the Queen of Water and Awakening and the world, they're already aware of that. They're not going to be someone who is privileged and doesn't know it and doesn't care. They're going to be someone who has had a good upbringing, who has plenty of money, but who isn't a bad person. They're not a worse person because of it. They're very aware that not everyone lives that way. Now, with this card, I'm feeling like you might meet this person by chance, like you might meet them really unexpectedly, or this third party situation might come about unexpectedly for you, and you're just going to have faith in how it'll turn out, because everything is saying that this person will choose you. For the people that have a third party situation, this won't be for everyone. But I think a lot of you are going to meet this person just by like bumping into them randomly, or by accepting an invitation to go somewhere that you originally had no intention of going to. Like a friend invites you to a party and you say yes at the time, but you're thinking, oh no, I'll be too tired, or I'll have too much to do the next day. But then when it comes to it, you're like, actually I'll go. And then you bump into this person, you meet them, it's crazy. Or at somewhere that you just go on a whim, like last minute. So you could just be like heading out into town unexpectedly and you meet this person, or you book tickets to an event like last minute and then you go there and you meet this person. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of you, this chance meeting. So this person might also be quite religious, or they might have had a religious upbringing. This is also saying that this is someone you can trust, and that for those of you who will be going through a third party situation, you've just got to trust and hold on to your faith and confidence in this person, because it will work out well for you. So now we have your Mermaid Oracle cards. So Song of the Siren, this is throat chakra energy. So this person might have a really nice voice, or they might also be doing a lot of public speaking or singing, or just something to do with getting their voice out there. Maybe they are an actor working on a stage or something like that. They might be an actor even on television or on YouTube or something. Like there's something, I get the feeling that this person for a lot of you will be in the public eye, like not necessarily famous, but they're going to be in the public eye and talking, doing public speaking. And Homeland, yeah, this person, they're already going to be quite settled when you meet them. Like you're not going to meet them and then have them go through like their whole career needing to work through getting promoted and stuff. This person's probably already going to have like own their own home when you meet them, and they're just kind of like, they're already settled. So I don't know whether they're going to be older than you, or you're maybe going to meet them later in life, but I get for a lot of you, they're going to be sorted already, and you're not going to need to worry about them struggling financially or finding their place in the world, because they're already there. So let's look at your Moonology cards now. You have Emotions are running high, the super moon, and Conclusions are within reach. So yeah, I think you're going to fall in love with this person pretty hard and pretty quickly, with Emotions are running high. And this might also relate to if you do happen to be in a third party situation with this person, that will stir up a lot of emotions for you. And if you're currently going through that, then this person will make their decision soon, and that will all be sorted soon. And Conclusions are within reach just kind of tells me that you can settle with this person, because this Homeland, it says arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. So this just tells me that this is a person that you can stay with for the rest of your life if that's what you want. Okay, so let's see what your Romance Angel card has to say. Deception. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So there might be issues within the relationship to do with opening up about feelings. So this person might be closed off. But I get the feeling that this person could also, like I said earlier, be an actor. Because this like deception is about like putting on a different personality or a different like face in a way. And with the Song of the Siren, this is about good communication, like open to communication. So whereas deception would be the opposite of that, it would be blocked or lying communication. So I feel like this is saying for some of you that this person is an actor, or possibly a makeup artist. But with deception, so there could also be, this person might be hiding something about their past, or just not being totally honest with you about something in the beginning. So they might say that they don't feel really strongly towards you, but they're lying, or, you know, they're kind of keeping their feelings to themselves to begin with, and you will have to work through that with them. But I don't see from these cards anything negative. So I don't think that's going to be something you need to worry about. And let's look at your Manannán card. Enbar. Okay, this person is going to be very adaptable. Enbar is Manannán the sea god's horse, and Enbar is a magical horse that can run on both land and water, just as if they were the same thing. So this person is going to be very adaptable. They probably got quite a few different skills or hobbies, and they're going to be the kind of person that if a crisis situation comes to them where most people would panic, like an unexpected situation, I'll put that there, they're not going to panic. Like, they're just going to get on with it and get it done. They're quite like a mature person, a level-headed person. So let's see what your charms have to say now, group number 3. So this person, okay, what do we have here? I'm sorry if those bells in the background are annoying, by the way. There's like a church not too far from me, and they always do these bells every day. I think it's quite nice, but it might be a bit loud for you. So the gingerbread man, this person might like baking, or this could be a sign that the relationship will progress quite slowly, because the gingerbread man, like, it's about, for me, it's like a slow burn, like something that takes a while to come to fruition. You have best friend here, so this person might start out being your best friend, and then you fall in love with them. There's A here, so that could be an important initial for you as a first name, surname, or place. There's miracle, okay, so there's like this is like this sudden change happens, and you also have wish, so a wish comes true for you in this situation. The anchor is about stability. The star here is about, it's like the star card, so being on the right path, and again, it's kind of like miracles, I guess, and healing as well. The star is also about healing. So there's pumpkin, which could mean that you'll meet this person in the autumn, or that things will progress with this person in the autumn, or that there's a kind of Halloween connection. There is the movie camera. So like I said, for some people, this is going to be an actor or a YouTuber or someone who is just kind of behind a camera in some way. Maybe they're a photographer, but I'm getting more the feeling that they're speaking on camera. That's what I'm feeling. Or if that's not true for some people, this will be about like that saying lights, camera, action, like being ready to do something. Yeah, on Homeland, you've got the cat's got the cream. So this person is going to provide for you. You're going to have a very comfortable way of life with this person, and you're just going to be really content in this relationship. The screwdriver is about fixing things and making them more stable. The dragon is about something very significant happening. This person could also be born in the year of the dragon in Chinese astrology. The flower is about blossoming. Okay, the stag here, this is the divine masculine energy. So this is your divine masculine if you are a feminine energy. It's also about virility and kind of male sexuality. There's the meditation charm here, so this person might be quite spiritual, or what I'm feeling with some people with the Hanged Man here, like there will be a time where this person kind of in a way disconnects, but I'm not feeling like they're going to be unavailable in that time. I feel like this person is going to be there for you, but they're going to kind of slightly disconnect just to think about where they want to go in this relationship. You've got the perfume, so you're going to be very attracted to this person, and the Eiffel Tower, so it's going to be a very romantic connection. There could also be a French connection here, or connection to Paris. Maybe this person has a French name, or family history in France, or they speak French. They might take you to Paris. Yep, the heart with the arrow through it, all about love. Christmas tree. Okay, so winter is also important here as well. The calculator. Again, this is about this person thinking things through. You have the pram. So this is about planning for the future, making plans with this person. This could also be the person that you have children with. The swallow is about someone returning to you. So maybe you already know this person, a few of you, and this person has kind of left your life and will come back if this sounds like someone that you used to know. But I think for a lot of you, this will be more about this person detaching, but saying, it's okay if I'm not contactable because I'm doing some thinking, I will come back. I'm not abandoning you. I just need this time to think. So they're going to be very considerate in how they approach this. Like, this person is very emotionally mature, is what I'm feeling. The kettle here. So this is about things coming to the boil, and it's landed on the Hanged Man card, the Awakening card. So this, I feel, is this person just realizing that they need to take time out when things get on top of them, and kind of dealing with these emotions and thoughts in a very mature way, like I was saying. There's an angel wing here for protection. There's a love heart. The red rose is for true love. This is such a nice reading, you guys. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, the olive branch. So if this is someone that you previously knew, they will be reaching out to you. And there's the protective hand here, warding off negative energies from this connection. Ladybird for good luck. And if any of these charms mean anything to you specifically, then take that on board as well. You've got Pegasus. So this person, they could be quite a creative person, because Pegasus is all about creativity, inspiration, and the arts. But I feel like this person is also going to be like a really unique person to you. Like someone like you've never met before. And that is often what happens with soulmate connections. Like, you meet this person, you're like, wow, I have no idea. Like, I've never met anyone who I've had this kind of connection with before. And that's what Pegasus is saying. We have the crab. So this person could be Cancer. This also warns about I feel like if this person, so like I was saying, this person will deal with their emotions maturely by taking time out if they need to. But if you push this person, if you try and like stay in their life and in their face when they're doing something, when they're taking that time to themselves, then they might snap, because the crab is kind of like they lash out a little bit. But it's also, because it's Cancer, it's about being really in touch with your emotions. So that will only ring true for some of you. And the fish, I'm not sure if I've mentioned the fish, but this is about going with the flow. The leaf is about shedding, releasing things that you don't need. There's the sword here. So this is about this person kind of having a battle to face in their life. And this might be them when they take their time out. They cut out the things that they don't need anymore. They kind of cut some cords with people or things that are not helpful to them anymore. And there's this crown there, which is about free will. So again, these have all kind of fallen together. The leaf, the sword, the crown, it's like this person taking charge. And I'm getting kind of strong King or Queen of Swords energy from that as well. That's kind of the picture that it's building in my mind. And there's another love heart. There's so much love in this connection, you guys. And a unicorn. So you got Pegasus and a unicorn. This person is just so unique for you and so special to you. Wow, group 3, this is a lovely, lovely reading. I'm so excited for you if you've met this person already or when you're going to meet this person. If you like this reading, please let me know in the comments. Leave a comment, leave a like so I know that you enjoyed it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, I'm going to do another soulmate reading, which is going to be when and how will you meet your soulmate. I have some cards that give timing. So we'll take a look at that together, and you can kind of put all of this information together as kind of how you're going to meet your soulmate and what they're going to be like. So stay tuned for that if you enjoyed this, and have a lovely day. I'm going to move on to group 4 now. Bye-bye. Hey there everyone who picked group number 4 with this beautiful blue gold stone. This is your reading. So we're going to find out what your soulmate is like. Who is your soulmate? So we'll start with your tarot cards, okay? So you've got 4 of Earth, the Hermit, the Lovers, wow, Ego, which is the Devil, and 10 of Air. Okay, so as far as zodiac signs go, at the moment we've got Virgo, Gemini, and Capricorn here. The Lovers just tells me that this person is definitely your soulmate. Like, that is the soulmate card, and that's so lovely. I feel like when you meet this person, they might be going through a kind of shut down mode. Like, they might be a bit emotionally unavailable to begin with, or you might, when you first meet them, you kind of feel like it's kind of hard to get close to this person because they don't really open up very much. Like, they spend a lot of time thinking and not really talking. You know, if you meet them in a group context, like through your friends or through work or at school, you're kind of gonna be like, this person, they're not opening up in the group context. I find it hard to talk to them. With the Hermit, they're probably also quite a spiritual person. They might also be a teacher in some way. And they're kind of just, they're open to learning a lot, and I feel they're quite introverted from these cards. They're not a very loud, outgoing person at all. But the Lovers card, there's a lot of love there. With the Devil, this person might be very focused on their career, because this is Capricorn. They might be very focused on material things, so wearing nice clothes, having flashy designer things, driving nice cars, eating in expensive restaurants, that kind of thing. Or there's some kind of negative behavioral pattern that they're stuck in, or thought pattern. So they might have some kind of like anxiety, I'm feeling, or issues with self-worth, and they're kind of trying to cover that up by wearing nice, flashy, expensive watches. I feel that this person has a nice watch or some kind of expensive jewelry that they wear all the time. They might also be a drinker or a smoker or involved in some substance abuse when you meet them, and they're kind of caught in a negative cycle is what I'm feeling for some of you. For others, this will just be like they're more of a, by nature, a material person, but with the Hermit, they're trying to get away from that. I'm feeling, although there's Gemini represented by the Lovers here, and there is an air card, which obviously Gemini is an air sign, I'm feeling strong earth energy from this person. Sun, Moon, Rising, because there's Virgo, there's Capricorn, there's the 4 of Earth. And 10 of Air also just tells me you might meet this person when they're going through a dark night of the soul, when they're at rock bottom. And this, to be honest, it happens a lot with soulmate connections, that you meet when one or both of you is going through a tough time and the other one needs to help out, or you need to learn from each other. This person might act as a kind of teacher for you. The Hermit is kind of like a mentor figure, or the other way round. And the 10 of Air, I think it's to do with both Ego, the Devil card, and the 4 of Earth here. Like, this person is going to be kind of stuck in a negative pattern and they're trying to get out of it, and it's making them feel terrible about themselves because they're like, oh, for example, if they're drinking or eating too much, they're like, I need to stop this, and then something bad happens and they do it and they're like, oh, I just feel awful about myself, so then they keep doing it. You know, they're in this like negative self-perpetuating cycle that they can't get out of. They do something, it makes them feel terrible, so then they do it more, you know. So let's look at your Les Vampires oracle cards. You've got Sacrifice and Nightmare. Yeah, this person's definitely going to be going through a difficult time when you're meeting them, which has been a bit of a theme in all of these readings that I've done today. And you're going to be helping this person to let go of whatever it is that they're doing that is negative and harmful to them. You're going to be helping them to put these difficult cycles or thought patterns or habits behind them, and that is going to be your divine work as a soulmate with this person. Because like I was saying to some of the other groups, when you have a soulmate connection with someone, it means that you have agreed before you come into this life to meet up with this person and work through things together with them. So that is what you're going to be doing with this person. And with the Nightmare card, it's strong Ten of Air and devil vibes. Like, I'm feeling this person is going to be having like depression, anxiety, some kind of poor mental health when you meet them. This could be like negative self-esteem, poor feelings of self-worth, or they could be having literal nightmares, like, or insomnia, bad sleep that's just making them really down and not having enough energy to move through life, because the Four of Earth is this shut down card, this feeling of not having enough and trying to hold on to what you do have. Because, you know, when you're trying to sleep, the worst thing you can do is think about how you can't get to sleep and how much you need this sleep and how little sleep time you've got left. You know, that's the worst possible thing. And I feel like this is kind of a metaphor in a way for this person's whole situation. When you meet them, they're just going to be in this really difficult time and struggling to get out of it. And that's where you come in. So let's look at your Mermaid oracle cards now. You've got dreams. Oh my God, like I said. So yeah, definitely a kind of sleep issue with this person when you meet them, or you might also be connecting with them through dreams. So receiving messages from each other through dreams. You might see them in a dream before you meet them, or you've met them and then they come to you in a dream, and that's how you realize that they're your soulmate. Yeah, you might also be connecting with this person kind of astrally, in a way that's not in our usual way of connecting. So like not talking or messaging this person, but connecting via a deep kind of soul connection, and that is how you're going to help them. And you've got the magic of the Cahellan Druid, which is all about secrets and being cautious, not being sure about how to move forward. So like I said, this person to begin with, they're not going to be very talkative. You see, she's got her finger to her lips. She's not opening up. She's not speaking. This person is very afraid of letting their guard down and opening up to others, because they're afraid that if people find out what they're really like their vulnerabilities, that those people will lose all respect for them and maybe even make fun of them. And they would hate that, especially if this person is a Capricorn, because that is Capricorn's biggest fear, that people will lose respect for them. And if this person is going through like a downward spiral in their life, then it's possible that they are thinking, I would rather people respect me than like me. And so they're going through these negative patterns because they're having these thoughts. So they don't want to open up to begin with. So it's going to be tricky to get close to them at the start. So let's take a look at your Moonology cards. You've got a time to give rather than take, which is Virgo. So like I said, Virgo or Earth sign is represented here. You've got Believe in the Impossible. Beautiful card, Blue Moon. It's time to release negativity, which is Scorpio. So that's another sign that they could have in their chart, or that they could be. And a new start is coming. Right, so what I see here is in the beginning of this relationship, like a few other piles that I've read for today, you will be giving more to this person than they will be giving back. And while it's good that that's represented here so that you know and that you're prepared in advance, just remember that you should never give more to someone than you can afford to, like emotionally or mentally or spiritually. You should never give more to them than is good for you to do, because if you get too attached to someone who's not going to give anything back, that can have very negative consequences for you and your own well-being. But what this is saying here with believe in the impossible and a new start is coming, like you're going to help this person get out of this difficult situation in their life. You're going to be like their healer, like you've come into their life and you recognize the potential within them and you bring them out of their shell. You bring them out of all of these difficulties that they're experiencing. You help them to release these negative thought patterns and behaviors. And a new start is coming. And believe in the impossible. Like there's going to be just a wonderful change. So let's look at your romance angel card. Okay, flirt. So this person, when they do come out of their shell, might be quite flirty with you, or maybe they're quite flirty with you and so that's what draws you into them, but they're not showing their emotion. So they're flirty, they like the thrill of the chase and that kind of passionate sexual communication, but they're not prepared to give emotionally at the beginning, and that could be damaging for you, so just be aware of that. Don't give too much to this person in the beginning than you can afford to, like I was saying. But this is going to be quite a flirtatious person by nature. And your Manannán card is Isle of Man. So this is about protection. The Isle of Man is named after the god Manannán because it was his favourite island in his sea. He's the sea god in Celtic mythology. And he covered the Isle of Man in mist to protect it so that it wouldn't be seen by its enemies. So there's a dual meaning here. There's both this person might be quite overprotective of you, and also this person is very protective of themselves. This is very much like the Four of Earth energy, this person kind of covering themselves in this kind of metaphorical mist to stop themselves from being found out by people. Like they think, oh, I just don't want people to know what I'm really like inside. So they cover up who they really are. And that is kind of, it has a negative effect because it means that people find it difficult to get close to them, and then they push them away just by trying to protect themselves. So let's see what your charms have to say. I'm going to pull some charms for you. So group number 4, what is your soulmate like? Who is your soulmate? Okay, so you have this, oh, I've dropped it, this black obsidian ball, which is all about mysteries and what is hidden. So like I said, this person keeps everything inside. Like they do not share, they do not open. They might seem pretty mysterious when you first meet them because you're like, oh, this person, say you meet them in a group, they're like the person in the group who's silent or who just answers in 1 or 2 word answers, and you're like, what is it about this person? Like, why are they so closed off? Like, that's mysterious, and that kind of draws you to them. So there's hope here, which is lovely. It's like the believe in the impossible card. The anchor is about stability, so you will reach stability with this person, with your relationship with this person. And the star is just like the star card, so this hope and being on the right path and healing as well. Okay, so you have this charm, which says 2019, and it's a mortar board. So you might meet this person through school. You might have met them in 2019, or this person may be very well educated. Like I said, they might be a teacher, or, I mean, Capricorn is often a very well educated person. Whether they've actually been through traditional education or not, they're often a very knowledgeable person. So keep that in mind. That's obviously going to be different for all of you. Take that how it resonates. Find joy in the journey. So this means that things might not be smooth sailing all the time, especially in the beginning, but you've just got to enjoy each day with this person as it comes, because it will get better. And you have Ganesha here. So there could be an Indian connection here, or Hindu connection. So you might be Indian, or this person might be Indian, because we're doing it about who is your soulmate, or they might be a Hindu. But for, obviously that's not going to resonate with everyone. For the people who that doesn't resonate with, this is about being knowledgeable. This person is a very intelligent person, like I was saying with this. The sun. So the sunflower is like the sun card. That's beautiful to have on this new start card, because that is saying that you are going to come out of this darkness and mystery and into this beautiful, bright, happy time with this person. And yep, there's an angel wing here for protection. The teddy bear, this is about nostalgia. So you might have already met this person as a kid, or this negativity that they need to release might stem from their own childhood. Okay. It's also a charm of sympathy, being sympathetic to someone. Okay, with the pram, this may be the person you have children with. This is also about planning for the future with this person, making long-term plans with this person. And you have here the Caduceus. So this is about healing, because it's the symbol of health. You often see it on doctors' practices and health products, but it's also the symbol of the Greek god Hermes. So that could resonate with you in some way. He might be a patron god for some of you, or this person might share some aspects with the god Hermes. You have faith and protection here in the cross. It could also be Christian. Okay, so this person wants to kiss you. And because it's landed on this card, I think this person from the beginning will want to kiss you and will want to have that romantic connection with you, but they just can't tell you. Like, they're just going to keep it all inside, because they're like, oh, I don't want to push her away, or him away. Like, I can't tell them that I have feelings for them because I'm not good enough for them. Like, all of these things. And there's also the muffin, which is about treats, special treats, enjoyable treats. And Cupid. So you've got quite a lot of gods in this reading. This is definitely like a divine masculine, definitely. And this is obviously about falling in love, being hit by Cupid's arrow. And fearless. Okay, so coming out of facing his fears, facing your fears, and dealing with the difficulties that this person has. Starfish is another symbol of healing here, because they grow back the limbs that they've lost. Freedom. Okay, that's landed on the sacrifice card. So for some, that will just be about you helping this person to release their difficulties and release the things that are bothering them. But for some of you also, it will mean that for a time you will have to step back from this person and allow them to work through things themselves, because sometimes we can have the best of intentions and be trying so hard with someone to help them out with something, but ultimately they need to go through that healing by themselves. They need to come to that realization by themselves. So that will resonate for some of you. There's a big love heart here. So there is love in this connection, and you have the Lover's card, of course. This is your soulmate. Acorns, this is about potential and new beginnings. That's positive for this reading. This is the fire extinguisher charm. So you will come in and just get rid of all of this person's crisis situations, all of this negative energy that's surrounding this person. There's an elephant here. So this is just like Ganesha. It's also about memory, so helping this person release their past. It's about moving forward. The elephant clears the way with their trunk. They clear away anything that's fallen into their path. They overcome all the obstacles and move forward at their own pace. You don't need to rush this connection. With the rocking horse, it's about going backwards and forwards. So this person just being kind of stuck in a situation or in a mindset, mentality. And again, with the teddy bear here, it's like these are issues that have resulted from their childhood, from their past, but definitely from their childhood. I'm feeling there's some inner child work that needs to be going on. And the spider is also about being stuck, being caught in this web of hurt or negative patterns. You've got another anchor, so that's 2 anchors. So this is a very stable connection that you will have with this person. This person, you can depend on them. Christmas tree, so you might meet them in winter. Winter will be important for this connection. I mean, if they're a Capricorn, then that's their birthday. And the tree is about growth and stability. So yeah, this is someone that you will be able to depend upon. You're going to help this person, you're going to heal this person, and then there will be this new start, this lovely change in your circumstances once you help this person to overcome their difficulties, and once this person heals from their past. So that is what I'm getting for you in this reading group 4. I am going to do another soulmate video, which might be my next video, and that's going to be when and how will you meet your soulmate. So together with this video, it's kind of going to be lots of information really that you can use. I have some cards that give timings if you are interested in that, and if so, subscribe so that you will be notified when I release that video. And I have lots of other videos already made and coming up, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this, please let me know, leave a comment so I can see how it resonated with you. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another video. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.